Diesel heater installation video on this lovely Mazda Bongo 2 litre petrol. Let's have a look. Okay, so there's the heater. Obviously it's a Viva. It was £80 delivered from the website, which I think is cheaper than eBay. There's the inlet for the fresh air. I opted for fresh air from outside the van rather than inside the footwell because I just believe the air should be fresh that comes in, with a jubilee clip and some insulation tape just for a bit of extra, you know, protection or whatever. Yeah, there's the outlet, and that's where I've cored through into the main van, into the footwell of the van. The bracket here is supplied by Westgarth. There's a negative. I don't know what the hell this thing is here, but it was here, and I just decided to move it to, well, I had to move it to there. And there's my heat shield, just custom made out of a bracket there I got out of B&Q. Bit of scrap sheet metal and a solder mat. I think it works well. So let's have a look and switch it on. The controller here, it's even when it's turned off, it's always there's always power coming to it from the leisure battery. So I don't want that. So what I decided to do was install a switch. I know it's a bit of a shoddy job that, I just need to sort it out, but anyway, needs a negative terminal on it as well because the LED isn't working, but that's on. Yeah, the camera doesn't always pick up the controller here. That's just the camera, the controller's working fine. So let's switch it on. That's it on there. Turn it up. Right, I know you can't say that, but it's on and it's working fine. Okay, I'll show you underneath. It's the bottom of the heater there, bottom of the bracket. I did have a problem when I tightened the bracket up, tightened the heater to the bracket. I think it put a bit of torsion on the casing of the heater, and it was making the fan rub against it. So I did slacken it off slightly, and that seems to have sorted it out. So that's that. There's the upgraded fuel line there, the white one. You're supplied with a green fuel line from Viva, but apparently this is the way to go. So I just upgraded. It was cheap enough, and I've ran it through the grommet there. Goes into the van. That's the inlet filter for the combustion, and there's the fresh air coming in. That's upgraded along with this bracket, so I'll put a link in the description. Yeah, I need to get something over the top of this so, you know, insects or whatever don't crawl up there. Yeah, there's the exhaust. This is an upgrade. It's an Eberspacher exhaust pipe upgrade, and that's Eberspacher lagging as well, as recommended by Westgarth. So he recommended it, so I just done it. I didn't even question, because I'm just such an amateur with this sort of thing that, you know, I'm just taking the expert's advice, you know. Yeah, let's show you under the bonnet. Oh yeah, I better open the bonnet. Right, so there's the upgraded fuel tank. I believe it's a go-kart fuel tank. This was supplied by Westgarth. and it came with some very easy to understand installation instructions. There's the fuel pump. So I opted to use an exhaust hanger, a rubber exhaust hanger, just to try and quieten it down a little bit. And I wrapped it in a soldering mat, tied up with cable ties, and it's also in a little plastic black case that I got off Amazon, which wasn't a very good fit. I had to kind of cut a few bits off for it to fit properly, but I don't know if it's doing anything, the case. But yeah, it's definitely quietened it down a bit using the soldering mat. And that's the live terminal. It's going right to the live terminal. I know that's a shoddy job, but I've just finished the install, so I'm going to sort that out shortly. And there's the inlet, and you can hear, I don't know if you can hear it, but it's working fine. This thing here, I knackered it up. It won't turn like it's supposed to. It's solid, and it won't come off. So I'm happy enough with that. It's working all right. Yeah, carbon monoxide alarm, which is absolutely necessary, and that'll slide back till about here when I move the seats back. So yeah. So it should be noted that I'm an absolute amateur at this, and if I can do it, anybody can do it. But hopefully this video will help a few people. Yeah, cheers.